Oh, you've already known that, so that's fair.
Well, windows open. I'm yelling, "Mom, meatloaf." I mean, there's crazy stuff happening. Hey, everybody, welcome to Picks and Parlays Game Time Decision Circus. It's not a show, folks, it's a circus. And I'm joined with my favorite knuckleheads, Nick and Tim. Earl, how you guys doing?
We're really good. I'm excited for today. We're trending lightly going into this college basketball season. 14 plays up. So hopefully, hey, there's 150 of them. I don't want to hear it. It should be a fun night. Hopefully we can make some money.
Fair enough, fair enough. Nick, how we doing? We ready for some net picks and chill tonight?
Oh yeah, tonight's gonna be a great night. We have a full card of hockey. We have
Yes, we do.
full card of college basketball. And we only have 3 NBA games to worry about, so we get to sweep that under the rug. Beautiful. So absolutely great looking day so far for today. Oh, not to mention, on top of everything else, there's Maction tonight.
There is action. Ooh, I love me some action. But before we get into all that, let's get rid of Tim first of all, so we can have serious sports conversations right now.
There we go. Now the adults are
now we go. Now the show. Now oh damn! I forgot he could let himself back in. All right, folks, we're gonna stop playing around right now. Nick's gonna give us a traffic update and some NHL injury and goalie updates here. Talk to me about the NHL full card tonight. Full slate, lots of teams in play, out of play. There's a couple of not playing today, so talk to me about everything, what we should know before we get knee deep into this.
Yeah, we have a lot of games, I believe 11 games in the NHL for today, and it's going to be a pretty busy card and a pretty busy injury report here. So lots of traffic here on the streets of the NHL. We're going to kick it on off here in Boston with the Ottawa Senators here. Got a couple of spots we're looking at here. Anton Forsberg, the goalie for Ottawa, is going to be out. I think he's going to be out long term. He's not expected back for a little bit. Matt Murray is most likely going to be in net today. I didn't type that up, but Matt Murray is the projected goalie. I believe we had that this morning during the ESP show.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, Nick Folingno, a left winger for the Boston Bruins, one of the veteran guys. On the top, I believe 2 lines. I believe he's a second line winger. Is going to be out tonight for the Boston Bruins. Bruins minus 300 in this game. No, I'm not getting involved in this game. If anything, at this point, you lean towards the dog at that huge price. Other than that, I'm not getting involved in that one. Next one here, a lot going on here with these Canadians. Starting it off here with right winger Josh Anderson, questionable for today's game, along with Christian Dvorak is questionable as well. Dvorak, undisclosed injury, and Josh Anderson, an illness. It's a non-COVID illness for Anderson that might keep him out of tonight's games. And then also Jonathan Drouin is officially out. They expect him back on Thursday, but he had a head injury. And not much confidence here in the Canadians, and if it wasn't for LA being on a second half of a back-to-back, I'd probably have action on these Kings tonight, but nothing on that game for me personally. Just those couple injuries we needed to go over. Next, we head to one of my favorite games of the day. The Carolina Hurricanes are at the Tampa Bay Lightning. Defenseman Brett Pesce is out for this game, along with Jake Gardiner in this matchup here. This Carolina team, I feeling this could be a bubble bursting game where they were undefeated, 9-0. They lost their first game, and I think they might be able to drop another one here tonight. On the other side, the only one as of note is Mikhail Sergachev for these Tampa Bay Lightning defensemen is going to be out for this game. And on the other side, Carolina's still missing Niederreiter and Ranta. They've been missing them for a couple games, so I didn't type those up, but they have been missing a few days or a few games. Next matchup here should be a good one here. This is another spot where a bubble burst team that does have some injuries questions here. But we'll start with the New Jersey side of this one here. Defenseman Dougie Hamilton is going to be probable for today. He's missed the last few games. And that would be a huge boost to this New Jersey Devils team if they can get him back in the lineup. And then on the other side here, also they're projecting Mackenzie Blackwood in net. On the other side, Sergei Bobrovsky is out which means Spencer Knight is going to be your starting goalie for a second half of a back-to-back. It was almost Christopher Gibson, their third-string goalie that they just called back up from the AHL. If it was Gibson, that would probably been a double-down spot here for me with New Jersey. I actually like the Devils in this spot here. I think this is a nice little spot for them. Another bubble-bursting game. This is a second half of a back-to-back for these Florida Panthers, and they are missing a few players. I mean, with Bobrovsky out, and they're still missing Marchment and Bennett and Nuviranta and Joe Thornton and Nolakari. Injuries are starting to add up here for this Florida team, so I wouldn't be surprised if they struggle tonight. I like the New Jersey Devils taking a little bit of plus money here with the Devils in the spot. Next game here that we're going to be looking at, St. Louis Blues and the Winnipeg Jets. Braden Shen, center, I think the second-line center for the St. Louis Blues, is going to be out for this game. They're also going to be without their power play defenseman, Torrey Krug, if I can speak here, is also going to be out. He's on the IR now. So a pretty decent-sized loss there. He was supposed to be the Pietrangelo replacement from last year, and he's not been that great, but he is your power play defenseman. And on the other side, you'll have center Paul Stastny out for the Winnipeg Jets. He's like your first or second line center. That he's a good playmaker. He gets a lot of assists. He is going to be out for this one here. Next game, Pittsburgh Penguins are at the Chicago Blackhawks in this one here. Plain and simple, same players are out for Pittsburgh that have been out. Peterson, Malkin, Dumoulin, and Crosby. Nothing new on them for that game, and nothing as of note on the Chicago side. Next, San Jose and the Calgary Flames, and same thing as I mentioned with the Sharks. With the Penguins, the Sharks, same players out. No Carlson, no LeBlanc, no Meyer, no Nito. They've been missing the same players for a couple games now with COVID stuff. On to the second to last game here. Just one injury really looking at here for this one. Anaheim, Trevor Zegras is questionable in this game. They're still without Silverberg and Raquel. They've been out with them they've been out for a few games though. And then for the final game here, Chris Driedger making his first start with the Seattle Kraken this year. He's been on the IR for most of this season. And then on the other side here, Vegas Golden Knights, same guys have been out for a while. Carlson, Eichel, Pasquaretti, Nolan Patrick, Mark Stone, and Zach Whitecloud. So those are all the injuries that we're looking for that one. And for that last game, I'm taking a shot on the dog there with the Kraken. So let's release the Kraken on that one.
You like the Kraken tonight, huh?
Yes.
I noticed on some of these injury reports, and we'll talk more about this, I'm sure, on Netpick and Chill, but like some of this stuff just doesn't change. I mean, like Sidney Crosby, and I'm just using him as an example because everybody knows who he is. On the Penguins, he's been out like forever. Okay, so I mean, like some of these guys, are there projected timelines for some of these big name players to come back? I mean, I'm just using Crosby as an example, again because everybody and their brother knows him. I don't think there's any timetable for him to come back, is there? Are you still there?
I believe he is muted at the moment. He's messing with his microphone.
Oh, he is. Why are you muted?
Can you hear me?
There, I can hear you.
I can't hear you guys.
You can't hear me.
My headphones aren't working.
All right. Well, that's fine. We're going to talk some NBA. We're going to bring in this guy. Take this guy out. We're going to talk some NBA and go over the NBA injury report. And we got a little college basketball. College basketball? Can you believe that? College basketball is back. So Tim's going to give us a weather update and some NBA and college basketball injury report stuff. Take it away, Tim.
Yeah, we still are getting some light showers of COVID, especially in Philadelphia. I just wrote COVID. I just put COVID. Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, both still out with it. And then Seth Curry is questionable, left foot contusion. So this Philadelphia team is banged up a lot still. Chris Middleton is remaining out for the Milwaukee Bucks in this one as well. Brooke Lopez, Dante DiVincenzo, both remaining out as well. They haven't played since the first couple games of the year. That's pretty much it in all that one. With all the injuries, I'm leaning towards the under in that game. Next game up is going to be the Atlanta Hawks and the Utah Jazz. There's only two of them that are really interested in this one. Ankle injury for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He is questionable for tonight's game, considering he's not ruled out yet. Is very optimistic. And then DeAndre Hunter, wrist injury, is questionable for tonight's game as well. Once again, same deal. He has not been ruled out yet, so that kind of a good thing there. No significant injury in that last game of the night between the Portland Trailblazers and the Clippers. That one remains the same people out for the Clippers, and that is Morris and that is Kawhi. So nothing really has changed there. We'll look at two of the college basketball games for tonight. We'll look at the big two. Start off in that Kentucky-Michigan State game. Only big thing that's going on in this one, Jalen Wilson is going to be suspended. He's suspended for the first 3 games of the regular season, as well as an exhibition game, which was a couple days ago. So he will be out for a couple games. Has to do something with a DUI over pretty much the Halloween weekend. So that's where he kind of crapped the bed there. Not really much in the Duke UK game, Kentucky game. Only thing, CJ Fredrick is unlikely to play with a lower back injury. It's gone from questionable to unlikely to play. So that's the only real significant injury there. Other than that, everybody should be good to go in those 2 games. Should be a really good night for college basketball coming back. Should be excited for it. But that's all from the NBA and college basketball injury report. Back to you, Lenny, in your man cave.
It's my home studio, okay?
Home studio. I'm sorry.
This is where I work remotely. We're going to bring Nick back in. Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
My microphone got a little bit messed up there, so yeah, I'm good now.
You're all good. Let's jump over to the chat. Say hello to some people. Show some love. Richie P, what's up, Detroit? What's up, Nick? What's up, Tim? You know he already hit the like button. Bill Morrison says Mitch Morris. Okay. I don't know who that is. Steve Earl says, hey, guys. Hey, Steve.
Hi, Dad.
There you go. Eric says Michigan State plus the candy. I'm a Michigan State guy, and I think they start off notoriously slow, so I'll take Kansas minus the points.
Do you want a little bit of advice when betting college basketball? Don't bet the big teams.
Yeah, I don't like any.
The big teams are going to have the sharpest lines, and that's going to be like that Duke game and the Michigan State game. Everybody's going to be hammering that game, no matter what side it is. That line's going to be very sharp. You know what's not going to be sharp? Frickin' taking like Lehigh and Belmont, like the little schools. Look at those.
Lehigh is a great school.
I still remember the year where Lehigh, as a 15 ranked, knocked out Duke, and I loved it.
Fair enough. Marco says, what's up, my guy? Let's cash tonight. Let's hit the like button. People show some appreciation. Subscribe, share, show some love for the 3 Kings. That brings me to my little housekeeping info. If you guys are not already a member, you should be. Join YouTube. The link for ESB show or their channel on YouTube is in the description. You should already have subscribed to them, but if you haven't, you should do it now. You should also hit the like button or subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications. Also, same thing for Picks and Parlays. You should have already joined that YouTube page. And if you're on Facebook, the group page for Morningwood is facebook.com/groups/Morningwood You should definitely join that. We're at about 915 members. We're trying to get to 1,000 members. All kinds of giveaways, all kinds of stuff. There's a contest starting on there every day. Every day there's something new starting. So by all means, you guys should all be all over that. Richie P. Also, this is a Nick question. Senators puck line. Thoughts, comments, concerns?
I mean, at that price, yeah. At the price it's gone up to, I believe it's up to 310 now in that game for Boston. At that price, yeah, you have to. Let me see what that exact line is for that game. It is. I mean, you're getting plus money for that plus 1.5. I'm not going to talk you off of it.
Never, ever, ever.
No, we don't do that
Marcos says, Eastside, my dog, what's happening? Detroit versus everybody, especially the Packers and the Wolverines. 100%, Marcos. Vincent says, Alabama minus the 11.5. Kansas minus 4.5. Duke minus 2.5. Bucks minus 6. Jazz minus 7.5. Panthers money line. Oilers puck line.
Nick, what's the Alabama line that we got?
I'm gonna look at the Alabama one, and then you can.
All right, and then I'll go over the rest of the stuff. Kansas, Duke. We did not bet those games. We would be leaning towards Kansas, leaning towards Kentucky. Obviously, with those big games, I'm not really. We'll put out the free pick videos and leans and everything for it, because they're the big games. We're not going to be. That's what we have on our thing and everything. So we want to make sure the big games are covered. Me and Nick personally are not going to be betting most of the big games. Bucks minus 6. I mean, kind of have to at this point. Philadelphia on a second leg of a back-to-back, and their team is crippled from COVID. So why not? Jazz minus 7.5. I love it. Panthers. I know Nick is on. Who are the Panthers playing today? Devils. Nick's on the Devils. And Oilers puck line. Nick is on Edmonton puck line. Yep.
There you go. Marco says, my stuff just look up Nick, say cheese to laugh out loud. Look up Nick, say cheese. I don't know. Cheese. Okay. I don't know. Are you snapping pictures of everybody, Marcos? The Wayne's bros. Okay. Richie P says Panthers, Devils over 6. Penguins, Blackhawks over 6. Sharks, puck line.
Who are the Sharks? Oh, I'm trying to remember who the Sharks.
The Sharks are playing the.
I'm on the other side. I got Calgary puck line at plus 135. It's now plus 105.
Fair enough. Heidi says, "Hey guys, hi."
Hi, Vicky.
And then Richie P says the Jazz over 222.5 and the Blazers under 221.
Blazers, yes. Jazz. I just have the Jazz minus 7.5. I don't know if I would lean towards a total now.
Fair enough. Eric says Eastern Michigan minus the 6. I'm on this all day. Plus, I'm also on Buffalo college football for some action. I'm on Buffalo plus the 7.5 and Eastern minus the 6. I got them straight. I got them on a parlay. Me lovey. Long time. That's going to do it for us, though, here at Game Time Decision. Join us every Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific time. Also, in case you guys forgot, which I can't believe you ever would, but Net Picks and Chill every Tuesday night. Guess what tonight is? Tuesday. Guess who's going to be on Net Picks and Chill? Me and that guy. Why? Because it's Net Picks and Chill on Tuesday. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. We will be going over all things NHL. Not just injury reports, who's hot, who's not, some live reactions to some games, I'm sure. I might even possibly throw a live bet on there because that's what I do. But other than that, that's what we'll be doing. Let's talk NHL later on tonight, guys. Rodney wants to know if you guys like any overs. NBA, you like any overs? No. You like any overs? No.
I didn't bet a total today in the NHL. I didn't really look at totals much. I liked a bunch of sides.
What's your best free Cole? If you're asking for Coca-Cola, I don't know. No, best free pick? Is that what he's asking for?
I think he's asking Marcos.
Oh, look up Nick from the Wayne Brothers TV show. One of them always looked down. Oh, that's Nick Earl for sure. That's for sure.
I was looking over to the side here because
he's always watching another game.
Little behind the scenes. There's my monitor.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm always looking at.
Fair enough. Eric says under in the Milwaukee Sixers game.
Yes.
Also a good looking. Appreciate it. Best prop bet. I don't have any props.
I don't bet props.
Yeah.
No.
I only do props on like NFL or Major League Baseball, to be honest.
Right. Ready? Fine. If you have to have one, Connor McDavid to score a goal tonight.
Oh, jeez.
Like that.
College basketball picks. Listen, you got to watch the Earl Sports Bet show for all that stuff. Okay. All their
I'll
picks.
give you
watch
a
the
hint.
show back. Yeah, they're on Marquette. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Okay. But that's gonna do it for us on Game Time. Again, we're here every Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock Pacific time, 3 o'clock Eastern. All your Game Time, NHL, NBA, wants, needs, questions, comments, concerns, all that. You guys have a good luck, everybody. Unless you're against us, you know that rule. Also, we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Peace out.